Dr. S. Sachidanand, Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. Today, I am here to appeal to all of you to let you know that we are again in a different phase of COVID-19 pandemic. And since the time the lockdown was declared on March last week, 2020, we have gone through 8 months or 9 months of COVID-19 pandemic. We have learnt a lot. We have come to know much of the disease. We are now in a better position to tackle the disease and understand the disease. So this being the scenario, Government of India and Government of Karnataka have relaxed the lockdown gradually over a period of 7 months or 8 months, and they have unlocked almost 4 or 5 times, 5 times now, and as a result of which the Government of India has given directions and also the authority to all the state governments to look into the local factors and then order reopening of colleges, especially the higher education institutes. So keeping that in mind, the state government of Karnataka has declared 17th November as the date of starting of all the higher education courses. However, in Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, we are now looking at 1st December 2020 as the date from which the colleges are going to reopen. And we want to reopen all the classes of all the courses on that day, and in a phased manner. Also, the activities of the colleges can be planned accordingly by the local college management and the staff members. So now that we are prepared to welcome the students back to the colleges and also conduct classes in an offline mode, there are certain precautions we need to take, certain safety measures we need to take, and certain guidelines we need to follow. All of you are aware that the Government of India, Department of MHA, Government of Karnataka, and even UGC for that matter, which governs the universities, all have issued guidelines, and as a result of that, we appeal to all the college managements and the students who are going to come back to follow in letter and spirit the guidelines that have been issued. I'm sure all of you as adults, as grown-ups, and also as health professionals understand the necessity to follow the COVID-19 etiquettes, which are very well aware by this time to all of you, but even then the guidelines are always there to for you to fall back upon and then follow them. If these guidelines and standard operating procedures are followed, then I'm sure the spread of the disease and contracting the disease individually also is a distant possibility. So with this, I appeal to the college managements to welcome all the students back to the campuses and also make some preparations. As soon as the students come to the campuses, first thing they need to be made available is the hostels. So hostels have to be prepared. The students have to be admitted in the hostels, and such of those who prefer to stay in paying guest hostels elsewhere, they are willing to do so. Let us permit them to do. However, such of those who want to stay in the hostels, which are accommodations provided by the college management, they need to follow certain etiquettes. I would request all the management and the faculty members of the colleges to arrange an orientation program for all the students as soon as they come back, maybe on 1st or 2nd or 3rd December, and give them some information regarding the COVID-19 pandemic, COVID-19 disease, and also COVID-19 etiquettes. If these three are made known to them, I think students who already know about these things would be much prepared, both mentally and physically, to face the challenges that they might likely to face in the future. I would also suggest, as per the guidelines of the Government of Karnataka, the etiquettes need to be followed in the sense that the students should get a RT-PCR test negative report 3 days before coming to the campus. And this has to be from a government source. So they can get it done in their own places. They can go to the primary health centers in their respective places, or even the district hospitals, who will oblige in getting the RT-PCR test done. And then through a government agency, with the report, they can plan their travel back to the campuses, and then they should produce this. This is one compulsory thing that every student should produce. college management and the faculty members can allow the students to get into the campuses, maybe hostel, maybe in the college classrooms and other places. So once they come, as I earlier mentioned, they should be given orientation. I also appeal to the college managements to print out posters giving the details of the COVID-19 pandemic and the disease, and also the safety measures that all of the students have to take, and they have to be prominently displayed at prominent places, maybe in the notice boards, maybe at the hostel, maybe in the college building, maybe in the hospitals, wherever the students are likely to gather, laboratories and all such classrooms, everywhere. The posters should be there so that the students are constantly reminded of the etiquettes that they need to follow. If this is done, most of the problems that the student might have are likely to face will be totally eliminated. Secondly, students also should be made aware that if they develop any symptoms during their return or after joining the colleges, they should immediately inform the college management. And college management definitely will take all the steps, necessary steps, precautions, and even possible treatment either through the government agency, or if they have their own facility, they should be willing to offer them the services. So this is what every college management and faculty should look after the students and see that necessary healthcare services are available to them as and when a problem arises. Otherwise, I don't foresee any issues at all. And slowly, and if all the students get adopted to the standard operating procedures, we are definitely sure to conquer this COVID pandemic. And this is the time. And as all of you know, in the last 2-3 weeks, the number of cases in Karnataka has come down significantly, positivity rate or case positivity rate, and also case fatality rate also has come down, the number of deaths has come down, the number of admissions in ICU has come down. So there is a downward trend, and probably this is the time when the phase 1 is gradually, the disease is gradually coming down. We are in a better position to handle COVID-19 now, much better than what we were 7 or 8 months ago. There are hospital beds available, there are adequate number of drugs available, adequate number of PPE kits and other paraphernalia available, adequate number of oxygenated hospital beds and also ventilators. All these are available, and now we need not worry, because there are quite a few effective drugs which, when given at an appropriate time, will also see that the severity of the COVID-19 disease doesn't become moderate or worse or severe. So that is also a possibility. And as days go by, we are also understanding the disease better, and more treatment guidelines and treatment drugs also will be available to us. And so let us hope for the best, and we begin in a new environment in a new way. And I also appeal to all students to strictly follow the COVID etiquettes. Otherwise, you are inviting the COVID infection on your own. So you need to keep remembering the standard operating procedure that has been already issued by the Government of Karnataka and Government of India. And also RGHS also will be sending you the guidelines. And these guidelines more or less are similar to each other. There may be a few differences. Some differences are customized to the local colleges and local area, and that you need to be aware of. And please do follow. I make an earnest appeal to all students to follow. You need not fear. We should, being healthcare professionals, we should show to the rest of the world that we are prepared to face this pandemic in a very bold way and in a rightful way, which will send a very strong signal to other non-medical students, non-medical faculty, and general public in general. So with all this, I appeal to all of you again, once again, to the college management, to the principals and deans and directors, to the faculty members, each and every student who is going to come back from all the corners of the country and abroad, and belonging to all the faculty, be it medical, dental, Ayush, pharmacy, nursing, physiotherapy, or allied sciences. All of them, all the students should follow the same etiquettes. If at all you have any doubts, if at all you have any clarifications, I'm sure all your teachers and faculty members are always there to guide you. And you can always, the guidelines will also be available on our website. You can go through that. and seek any clarification as and when required. Avoid unnecessary moving around, avoid unnecessary travel and other things. Grouping, clustering, crowding should all be avoided. Maintain social distance, wear mask always, and if at all you get any symptoms which of COVID which are very well known now, please always get a clarification, seek medical help immediately and get tested, and that will help you to isolate you and also avoid the spread of the disease. I need not keep repeating these things because it's already been told to you over and over again, but however, it is necessary for me at this point of time to remind all of you that you need to follow COVID etiquettes. So with this, I appeal to all of you once again to come back to the campuses, have a nice day. At the same time, we are planning for offline and online classes both. I appeal to the colleges to provide both modes of teaching and also emphasize on the clinical and practical aspects for the students in the remaining time when they come back, so that we can conduct exams as per the guidelines issued by the various apex bodies. So we are also looking at announcing the timetables for various examinations. The students have to cooperate. There may be some inconveniences in between because all 100% students we may not be able to satisfy at any given point of time. So I appeal to all of you to make some sacrifices and some little adjustments so that we can draw a timetable to conduct all the exams, because at university level we need to take care of each and every students of every faculty, and exams have to be conducted for both the odd batch students, the supplementary batch students, and also the regular batch students, plus also welcome the new batch of students who are going to come from the coming week onwards in all the faculties. So with this, I appeal once again honestly and earnestly to all the students to come back to the campuses, follow COVID-19 etiquettes and stay safe. Thank you very much.